everybody, and welcome back. So this is the fun nail art design that we will be working on today. If you want to see how we did it, please stay tuned. The first thing that we want to do is take our Ride the Wave, and we're going to begin drawing on the water, just with the brush that comes in the container itself. Be very careful not to touch your cuticles, and make sure that the edge that is going to be near the sand is just in random patterns. Now that we have our shoreline drawn about the way that we want those waves to look, we're going to put it in the lamp and cure for 1 minute. Now we're going to go in with our second coat and cure for 1 minute when we're done. Now we want to take our taupe tulips and we want to begin to paint on our sand. So we're just going to butt our brush right up to where we stop that shoreline. We're going to do 2 coats, curing for 1 minute in between. Now for the next step of drawing on the foam in our waves, and for also doing our starfish and then our little etchings in the sand, I have gone ahead and dotted on some of the polish onto a plate. You can use aluminum foil, you can use styrofoam, whatever you don't mind if it gets a little messed up. And on this plate I have put some Iron Momma, some Coral Sunset. I have also put some of our Ride the Wave and our White Lily, and then in this pile right here I have combined 2 drops of taupe tulip with 1 drop of espresso bean and about half a drop of White Lily, and then I've just mixed it all around to make the shade that we're going to put the etchings of our sand. Now to do the foam for our waves, we're going to take a dotting tool and we're going to begin dotting on the Ride the Wave and the White Lily. We're going to alternate our drops just right along the edge of our coastline. We're going to do 3 drops of the White Lily on each nail. And we're also going to take our Ride the Wave and we're going to dot that in between. Now that we have those polished colors dotted onto the nail, we're going to take our toothpick and then we're just going to begin to swirl them together, making our foam. And there's no rhyme or reason, there's no set pattern. Just keep drawing until your foam looks about like what you think that it would look like down at the ocean as the waves come to shore. Now we want to put in our lamp and cure for 1 minute. Now we want to take another toothpick and we want to stick it into the conglomeration of colors we made with all those beiges, and we just want to begin to outline the shape of a heart or whatever kind of shape that you like to draw in the sand when you're at the beach. Now we're going to take a medium-sized dotting tool and we're going to go in with our Coral Sunset to draw the base of our starfish. Down here in Florida, when we catch starfish down at the ocean, they are usually orange and purple. But by all means, you can draw your starfish whatever color that you would like to, depending on what part of the country you're in. Now we want to take our toothpick and we want to go in with our Iron Momma, or whatever purple that you have. And we're just going to go right along the middle of each arm of this starfish. Now for our thumb, we just want to do 2 light coats of the taupe tulip, curing for 1 minute in between. Now for this next step, we need to make sure that we have two different sizes of dotting tools. One that's about a medium size and then one that's pretty small for our little toes that we're going to etch on for our footprints. Now we want to take that medium sized dotting tool and we want to dip it into that mixture that we made for our heart etching. And we just want to begin to draw on our little footprint. Now if you have a stamp, this might be a good time for you to use that if you don't feel comfortable freehanding on a little foot design. And I'll be the first one to admit I'm not that great of an artist, but it comes out okay. So I'm just going to freehand mine. Now we want to flip it around to the smaller end so that we can dot on our toes. Now that we're all done, we simply need to add our top coat and cure in our lamp. When I do a design like this that has several layers, I like to go ahead and bake that for a full minute instead of just the 30 seconds.